cook it, and I don't know how, but I won't lick my fingers.
You won't lick your fingers? That's a really important skill to learn.
And I will wait patiently.
That's right, you'll wait patiently while things are cooking, right? All right, you have a good time.
Bye.
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 So Grandma is taking Charity and Mary to the nursing home, and they're going to do a cooking class today. Okay, and what do you have that you brought with you? We have your chef's hat. Is your apron in there?
Bye.
So you are ready to cook. We're on our way to some people's house. They're having us over for dinner, and I know some of you guys at different times have said, you know, do your kids have friends and things like that? And we always tell you guys that for privacy reasons, we don't always film the kids or the kids' friends, just because of privacy issues. And that's where we're heading to tonight, so we're not going to be filming while we are there. But this afternoon, I was working on doing some 31 stuff, but also working on finishing up those school reports and getting all the books together. I'm hoping on Saturday to be able to film how the school year went video, and then a what we're looking forward to video. So those will be two separate videos I'm hoping to do on Saturday, but I'm doing all of the footwork right now for it. And some of you guys know because you watched our other videos, but if you didn't know, we are still continuing on our fundraiser for the Alight mobile unit. And if you want to check out that video, that was the date of that is June 17th, and you guys can check out more details about that. It's also on my Facebook page and lots of different places. So if that's something that you're interested in supporting, feel free to check out those links in the description below. We are back home. In fact, we just got home and it's getting dark. The kids had a great time, and now we're just picking up the yard because it's supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow, and we want to make sure everything's picked up and put away. Lillian is sort of at the end of her rope, and it's, you know, it's tough for little kids to try to survive in a new environment, a new routine and all that. But overall, it was a really nice time. The kids also had the opportunity to play in a fairly large creek. They were able to catch some crayfish and see some fish and go canoeing and all that. So really a very enjoyable time. Good morning. It is Friday morning, and Grace is going to help me take or collect the eggs for the chickens. Okay, here we go. We'll go out and check the chickens and see if there's any eggs in there. The sunshine is out, isn't it? It's a beautiful, hot, and steamy day. Tell the chickens good morning. Okay, you gonna go check their eggs? Grace, how many eggs did we get?
2.
2? How many eggs are in the basket? Say 1 egg. Good job. We're gonna go check the garden now and see how it's doing.
Rabbit.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure the rabbit hasn't eaten anything. Did the rabbit eat anything?
No.
No, it looks pretty good today. Looks like nobody's eaten anything. Charity is off to some friends for the morning, and the boys are actually helping my neighbor do some tidying around his forest yard area, because it's summertime and that's what you do. You spend a lot of time outside. So I just have the little girls with me, the 4 little girls, and we did school this morning, read a bunch of books. And as you probably can tell, my normal morning routine is to check the garden every day and yes, Grace and Mary like to check the eggs. And then I check my greenhouse. They look okay so far. I'll water them a little later. And what did you do, Grace? 2 weeks ago, we actually weeded all of this, and I put in my marigolds here, and my zinnias are coming up, which I'm really excited. I love the zinnias, and they're great companion plants for all of the tomatoes down there. These are Lydia's 4 o'clocks that she planted, and they're all coming up. front garden I have not been doing anything to because we're waiting to get the front porch replaced, and we've been working on getting estimates for that because that is actually starting to rot out. So I don't want to do a lot with this and then have it ruined by doing the porch, so I've just been holding off. I was really hoping to have the front porch done at this point, and that's why I kept waiting. But it's a busy time of year for contractors, and you know, Art could do it himself, but we want a project to be able to be finished to completion, and Art doesn't need another project to do right now. We're still trying to finish up the girls' room. He's been working on those closet doors, stripping them, and just throwing in one more project right now that wouldn't be completed, particularly on the front of the house. We just think it'd be better to hire it out. But I'll show you what the garden looks like up here. Art and I have been talking about putting in fruit trees, one here and then another one over here, and that's another reason why I haven't been doing a lot with this. But I've got this butterfly bush which is just starting to bloom. In fact, there it is down here. And I do a lot of flowers that are hopefully going to attract hummingbirds and butterflies. Yellow lilies that are just about ready to bloom. Another butterfly bush, and some of this has to be split. I just haven't done it yet. And then I have right here my mums that need to be trimmed down because they're getting ready to blossom. This year my main priority has been doing more of the vegetable gardening than the flower gardening, just because of necessity. I mean, we need to have food to eat, and so I've just been putting all that time into the growing the plants instead of the flower gardens, and I'm hoping that maybe I'll get a little time to do the flower gardens. What's up, Jace?
Hey.
Did you collect the eggs? I put it up on top of the microwave for us. We have some excitement going on across the street. They're actually fixing a part of the road up there, and we've got diggers.
Thank you.
What do you guys think of that?
Thank you. I was outside.
And we've got little girls who like watching. The girls brought in their rocking chair and they have prime viewing of the activity going on there. What do you guys think? Trucks. This is what's the exciting stuff. They're digging up part of the road.
A hot day. It's a very hot day. It's a very hot day.
All right, that's enough. Say goodbye.
Bye.
I am sitting out here with the girls and we are doing laundry. Piles and piles of laundry. It's a never-ending task, right? And oh, look what Mary got. What is it, Mary? Lydia and Mommy are working on Lydia's birthday cake. Tomorrow is Lydia's birthday. So she picked out a ice cream pound cake that we saw on a video on my Facebook feed from the Pioneer Woman. And so we are making the pound cake right now. Lydia is helping me. We're just using a recipe from Pillsbury because I really like Pillsbury recipes. And so we've done the sugar
And we also need
and the butter.
We also need candies.
Yes, we have to go get the ice cream and the candies, right?
Yes.
And are you going to help me with that?
Yes.
There you go. Over the dish. Nice job. One more. You're becoming an expert egg cracker. You know that?
I knew how to crack eggs before.
There you go. Important skill to know. Oh, yep, just throw that right in there. And then we'll wash your hands.
Now upstairs on the third floor, I'm packing something very interesting that we just sold on eBay. I'll show it to you. This is a double bell euphonium. I know it looks kind of like Dr. Seuss meets Lawrence Welk. You don't see a lot of these around. It has two different bells. It has the larger one and the smaller one. The larger one is like a regular baritone bell, and then the smaller one makes it sound more like a valve trombone. And this valve, the fourth valve right here, is to switch from the big bell to the little bell. In my 23 years of repairing instruments, I think I've worked on maybe 3 of them. So they're pretty rare. I just thought you guys might like to see that. I know we have at least one baritone player in our audience. There it is. I'm burying it in the box.
We have a mighty large delivery today.
A big box is leaving our house, a big instrument, and a whole lot of packing material.
Yep. What kind of instrument is it, Art?
A double bell euphonium. I showed them earlier.
Oh, okay. So they got to see that then.
Yes, they did. And it's going to New Orleans, Louisiana, so maybe it'll be in Mardi Gras parade.
Oh, that could be. You're definitely going to fit that package in a
Yeah, we're gonna put
P.O.
it
box,
right
right?
here. We'll put it in our P.O. box.
Is that how Santa gets down the chimney? We're going to do the same thing?
Same type of deal, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would help if I had the right.
Yeah, not our house key.
Oh, we got something.
Ooh.
Let's see, number 4.
What do you want to bet? It's from Rosa again.
Let's see, is it from Pageland, South Carolina?
It is.
Yes, it is.
For Lydia, Mary, and Grace.
There's a package in the P.O. box. You know what? I don't know what it is.
Okay, well this one's for 3 little girlies, so just a second here.
Yes, it's for 3 little girlies.
There you go, girls.
Yeah, fun.
You know where it opens? It opens like this, Grace. Open it.
Oh, Kitty, look.
Wait, hang on. This one says to Lydia.
Mary.
That's gotta be Grace.
And this one says Grace. No, that's Mary's. This one's yours. You want to look in yours? What do you say to Rosa? Say thank you.
We're at Price Chopper now, and Janelle is going to get some stuff for Lydia's birthday cake tomorrow. I think we need some ice cream and some candy. Janelle and Lydia are going to go into Price Chopper. Oh, Charity's going in too.
And we're gonna go get some ice cream.
Janelle parked where we can watch the traffic. Sometimes the kids just love to watch the traffic go by and count the cars or count the colors of cars.
I'm finally ready to make the cake, and it's almost 10 o'clock. I think Charity's gonna help. It was the kids. It was pretty toasty today, and the girls, for whatever reason, got really wound up, like unbelievably wound up. So it's taken a long time to get them to bed, and Art is he's sitting with them now. I sat with them for almost an hour, and we read and we sang and we had them settle down, and now we're just trying the final touches of getting them to sleep. But I feel like I look a little frazzled, but we're gonna see if we can get Lydia's cake made. And I don't know if I told you, but we're doing a frozen ice cream pound cake. I froze the pound cake, and then we're gonna put this, I cut it into 3 even pieces. And we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna scoop some ice cream. So, whoa, Charity, whoa. And of course, one for the taster. Go ahead, Kate. I don't remember if it was 2 scoops or 3.
I think it was 3. No, 2.
I think it was 2.
You can never have too much ice cream though.
Well, if the thing doesn't fit in the mold, we've got a problem. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so Charity and Peter are going to spread these around smoothly and carefully. Okay, and then we're going to start putting more sprinkles on it and things. We've got the chocolate pieces, chocolate and Reese's peanut butter. This is not healthy at all, but this is something that Lydia really wanted. And you know what? Let's do something different for a change. This is what she wanted. We'll go with it. Let's have some fun. Sprinkle them all in there. These are going to be good.
Here you go, Daddy.
Okay. And then we're going to put 2 scoops.
Oh, that looks so good.
And Charity,
Lydia?
what is her name? Lydia picked out these flavors.
Yeah, I was just saying that sherbet and chocolate don't really go together too well, but that's what Lydia wanted.
And we're just doing that today.
I'm gonna put this down.
Oh, it's coming out the side. Yeah, it's really soft. It's hot in here today, guys.
One last layer on the top.
Yep. The last part of the cake is the chocolate shell.
Ready to drop.
Start dropping a few sprinkles in.
Ready to drop. Get ready to drop.
That's good.
I've seen not healthy before, but I think this takes the cake.
Daddy.
But one day of this won't kill you though.